If just in case you're not, I got my yeah.
Oh, you too. Feel free.
You watch this.
That's what he wants.
Yeah. He loves it. They use these?
You know what? We're not.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just Canadian method for this show.
With it.
Got a Canadian method for coffee. I just got to make sure he's willing to take it. And he is. This is Neal Dionne live in Nashville on B93, and I don't need to tell anybody who listens to my show on B93 how special this young man is. I consider him a dear friend and a brother, and also one of the most talented people in this room. Jimmy Wayne, great to see you, brother. It was just such a cool thing to have you in our studio when we were doing our fundraiser 2 weeks ago, and I know we had to talk about kind of a rough topic, and today I really want to focus on your career and your music and what you're doing and everything, but I got to ask one question in that regard. Everybody here is talking about a television show that you were on last night.
Oh wow, GHC has did a little special on me. It's called Dionne, and they're gonna actually play it again one more time for that one within the next month. And it really is a movie. I have a hard time of showing that real emotional side of me, but man, when I saw this thing, I couldn't help it. I saw my 6th grade teacher who was very instrumental in me being where I'm at in my life right now, and it was back in the days when they could actually whip me. Yeah. And I got a whipping from this lady at least once a week. She whipped me for 2 years, and I was just a kid because, you know, unfortunately, mom was gone, she was in prison, dad was gone, he'd always been gone, and I was just, I was kind of running free and didn't have anybody telling me what to do, and I was living with my granddad who didn't care, he was drinking, and it was just, she kept me alive.
And what happened when you saw her face to face, considering where you were then and where you are now?
It was so emotional because she's still teaching back home in North Carolina, and just seeing her, man, Miss Friday's her name. She should get an award for the things that she's done for us, for me and the other students. I just hugged her neck, man. She cried. I mean, it was pretty emotional. Yeah.
Well, you know, as we look back over the music that you've given us over the years, you know, Stay, for example, a beautiful piece of work. Then you go #1 when you show up again after a long hiatus, you know, with Do You Believe Me Now? And then nobody would have ever thought to reach back into the 80s and grab something from Hall & Oates that you just turned into a masterpiece. I mean, you'll think of a song like that as, how can this be any different, or how can this be outdone? But you got Daryl Hall and John Oates to sing backup vocals on the thing, and God, Jimmy, the vocal track you put on there is just, it's hard to describe. It's just magnificent.
Thank you. I've actually had, I've had a long time to rehearse it. I mean, I've been singing so small. I sang it even before I moved to Nashville, and once I got here, it was like 11 years ago once I moved here, I just kept singing it. It's been my show and show my entire career. I've sung it everywhere I've been, and every show I've sung so small. It's a song that I genuinely, truly, I love this song, and I love to sing it. I love the way it makes me feel when I play it. I mean, it's just one of those songs, man. I just never stop playing and singing it. And eventually I met a guy named Scott Rochetta who told me, he said, I see your vision. He offered me a record deal, and just recently we got a chance to record it, and somehow, I became friends with John Oates. We were reading some songs together, and I said, hey man, we recorded you guys' songs, Sarah's Mom, just wondering if you could come in and sing on it. I was like, sure. And I said, well, I think you can get Daryl. He said, call you back tomorrow. And he called me back and said, it's done. And they came in and sang on it. It was an amazing experience. Every time I hear it, I really can't believe it yet. And Daryl actually liked it enough where he invited me to come to his house. I actually flew up to Connecticut and hung out with Daryl all day, and we did this show called Live from Daryl's House.com. You log on, you can see the show. We had people like Smokey Robinson coming in and different artists coming in and singing with him. And I just sat there in the stool and I watched him sing, and then I sang shows, and it was so important for me to experience it. It's really, and it's not the fact that it's like, okay, I'm singing songs, it's the stories behind it. It's a symbol of this perseverance, of this, like we were talking about those kids the other day, really, really believe in something, just believe in it, chase it until you catch it, you know, and that's what that song means to me. It's so much more than just the song that I sing, and it means a lot to me.
You know, we get the album on the 23rd, right?
The album comes out November 23rd. Right around the corner.
Give me a clue, Jimmy. What else is on there?
There's a special song that you're going to really like. It's called Elephant Ears. I know it's a funny title, but it's about because every album that I have to put something on there that says something about where I've come from. Because someone asked me the other day, he said, what would the Kerosene Kid say to you now? And I said, I know exactly what he would say. He would say, thanks for not forgetting about me. Because that's what I've promised I wouldn't do. I would never forget where I come from. I will never forget about those kids who have gone through what I went through. And worse things now that they're going through. And there's a song called Elephant Ears, and it's about a foster kid who just moved around so much and just could not get close to anyone. And finally this family broke that barrier and showed that kid so much love. And you got to hear this song. It's a very well written song. And you know, of course, there's some songs. There's also a song that Keith Urban wrote for me. It's called Things I Believe. And it's a great album, man. I'm looking forward to everybody getting a chance to hear this thing.
Can you slip me one before you get out of here? I'm dying. I can't stand it.
If I had one on me, I'd have your hands right now.
Stand it.
Give it to you.
Jimmy, man, you're special, and I love you, and I thank you for this time and everything you've done for me. You've always been there for us in West Michigan, and we're always going to be big Jimmy Wayne.
Same here, man. If you need me, you got my number. Yeah, actually got my cell number, so there.
I got it. Jimmy Wayne, you're the best, man.
Thanks, bro.
Jimmy Wayne with us here live in Nashville on B93. I was telling Taft I ought to call Jimmy's cell phone, tell him to get his ass over here.
Get over here, boy.
You have a great time this week.
Yeah.
Have fun. Thanks. All right.